Welcome to the Built to Win mini pod. Today's guest is Kirsty Combe. Kirsty's been with the business for
6 years in February.
6 years. Great to have you on the pod.
Thank
Good to see
you.
you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Very well, thank you. So I'd like to take this back to the very start for you. Just give everyone a brief overview of where you've been, where you are now. What's your plans?
Okay, so I joined in February 2020. And initially, when I interviewed, I actually didn't interview for a recruitment consultant. I interviewed for another job, and then we found out what was more important to me and what I wanted from life, and decided that recruitment was going to be the better job for me, which I love, and I don't change it now. I started in the business looking after interim operations just before COVID, and then COVID hit, furlough happened, had a baby, came back, and we kickstarted perm. I've been doing perm now. October 2021 is when I came back and started perm, specialise in middle management, and then for the last 2 years I've been looking after our executive staff.
And smashing it.
Thank
Good. So I want to really get under the bonnet of the mindset.
Okay.
Because I think it is what separates good from great, and your numbers are great. So there is a mindset that sits in there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with, what belief did you have to kill to level up?
That there was a ceiling. I had to get my head around the fact that in this business, there's always going to be positions that you can work towards. So not ever thinking, I guess, as to what I do. Like, I deeply believe that I'm great at my job, but do I think I can always be better? Absolutely. Like, I don't walk into this office and think, oh, I don't have to work as hard as a newbie sat next to me. I think you've never achieved enough. Yeah, my numbers are great, my relationships are great, but it's never enough in my mind. And I think you should have that mindset in sales.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because you can never, ever rest on your laurels or become complacent, because rookies in here
Yeah,
just like get
ridiculous.
up. They're just like,
Yeah.
whoom, like
Yeah,
straight up. It's like,
absolutely.
oh shit. Like,
And I think in sales, never be comfortable.
yeah.
Like, and I love that. I love the fact that I always want to strive for more. And I think if you don't have that mindset, recruitment isn't for you.
So let's talk about the mindset. What is the mindset that built you?
Mindset wise, I think I'm really driven. And I think what drives that is my family. I never want to have to question the life that I can give my children.
Yeah.
And I hate the term materialistic, like people are materialistic, so they should be. Life. I think, yeah, people could say, oh, you're materialistic. In my eyes, you just don't work hard enough to get those things if you have that mindset. Like, I never want my children to look back on their childhood and be like, oh, we didn't go anywhere, we didn't do anything. Like, I want to know that when I look back and how I raised my children, I gave them everything. You can call my children spoiled, I don't care. Like, I know they're going to have the best life, and they see me work all the time. Like, Isla sat with me last night at like 8 p.m. She's like, Mummy, you're working. And I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, you always work. I said, yeah, I do. But I think I'm still so present in my children's life.
Yeah, it's balance, isn't it?
It balance.
It has to,
But
it
then
has to be
she
balance.
respects the fact that I never have to question what I can give her. Like, she does every club under the sun she wants to. We go on the holiday she wants to go on. I buy her the toy at the shop if she wants a toy. Like, and I think she is going to grow up understanding that she was given things, but she also is growing up in a family who work their ass off to get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
And that's important, man. I think that's so important for kids to see.
100%.
100%. This episode of the Build to Win podcast is proudly sponsored by Circle. At Circle, we don't just recruit. We deliver capability where it matters most. We support FMCG, pharma, medtech, and complex project environments by deploying proven leaders, specialists, and delivery teams at speed. When projects can't slip, when transformation has to land, and when performance matters, organizations trust Circle to get the right people in place fast. Without consultancy costs or long-term risk, powered by people, built to win. When did you realize in life that no one was coming to save you?
When my mum and dad got divorced. So I grew up in perhaps a bit of a toxic household. Like, my family have always had such a big work ethic. With my dad, I think it was always a competition. Like, even now, he will only call me to tell me how good my brother is, or like vice versa. Let's go and what deals have I closed? And I think that in life, if I am going to want to make a name for myself, or if I'm going to look back on, I think when my brother moved out and I was just with my dad, I think that was a point in life where I was like, I'm always going to have to do that. No one else is going to give it to me. And my mum has never been able to work a day in her life because of her disabilities. and I see her wanting so much more in her life that she can't give herself. And I know I have that opportunity to give myself everything. So I think that was a big pivotal moment for me. I was 16 years old. I wasn't close to my dad anymore. My brother had moved out, my mum had moved away, and I think that was really when, like, I am going to make
Yeah.
life
You know.
without a doubt. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
I'm never going to be in a position that unfortunately my mum was in when she was told you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. I'm never going to have a man stand in front of me and tell me you wouldn't have that.
Fair enough. And that's giving you a lot of drive, right?
Yeah.
That's giving you a lot of drive.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
an unbelievable work ethic.
Yeah.
Because I think when you have an opportunity to really do something, there's nothing worse than seeing or somebody not take that opportunity. And I think you've seen another side where somebody doesn't have that opportunity to do something. So you take that opportunity and you run with it. And I respect that so much. What do you do that most people aren't willing to do?
Work around the clock. I think a lot of people look at a job as a 9 till 5. I've never looked at my job as a 9 till 5. Like, I'm very present in my family's life, but I also know I'm very easily replaceable. I know I'm great at my job, and I know I have a great reputation, and I'm making my personal brand, and I'm making a name for myself. But there's also someone right behind me trying to take my space.
That's so interesting. So, on that, do you think that you're driven by the fear of failure or the buzz of winning?
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
In my eyes, failing isn't an option. Like, if I'm 3 weeks into the month and I've got nothing in play,
You're pulling some out.
that's in me. That's in me. Work 12 hours a day to make sure that happens. And I think people get complacent with one when they're doing really well and they think, oh yeah, I'm the best of the best. Absolutely fine, fair. But remember, there's a month straight after that. If you're not building that up straight away, then you are going to drop off.
Yeah,
Like, it's as simple
100%.
as that.
Anyone could be a flash in the pan, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyone can be a flash in the pan. Okay. I don't think any human can be motivated 100% of the time. So what do you do when motivation isn't there?
Pull myself together. I think if I'm demotivated, I think I really struggle to be demotivated. And the reason being, like, when I go home, I see my children, and the minute they're in front of me, like, it all goes away.
Why? Right in front of you.
Yeah, I'd go home and I think, Kirsty, what are you doing? Like, you've just wasted 2 hours being upset about what's happened. That's 2 hours. You could have changed that round. And I think becoming a mother, yeah, I became a mother quite young, but I have never been so driven in my life since being
Yeah.
without
It changes.
like,
I was shit until I had a kid.
No, right.
I was like, I just wasn't driven. I was like, I just looked forward to the weekend and all of that stuff. And as soon as I found out I was having a child, like, my perspective and my drives and everything in my life changed.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And I think, like, Isla's condition, for example, when they told me that I'd have to wait 2 years in the NHS to have her diagnosed and she could have never walked, like, I'm never financially going to be in a position where if I have to take my child privately to get her health back, I will.
Yeah, straight.
And, like, I will never be in that position. And I think driving something like that when you have a child, I'm not saying people have a kid to make yourself driven. If you're lazy, you're lazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are my main drivers and they keep me motivated, like, without a doubt. I could just see
fair
them
play.
putting myself together.
What's the next evolution of you?
I think my next step's really exciting. Obviously, we've got Dubai coming up and building my personal brand. Like, my career, to me, I want my name to mean something. Yeah, my numbers are great and they're going to continue growing because I have that drive. I don't want to look back on my career and my name not mean something. I think me stepping into a whole different ball game of building the executive search over in the UAE. I think I see myself at the spearhead of that and making that a success because I know that could be such a huge thing, which will make me known in the industry.
Personal branding is so important.
Yeah.
It is so important because, like, how our whole strategy from a branding perspective, Katie, but you know this, right? We speak about this all the time. Our whole branding, like, it's like if you pick up the phone to someone that you've never spoken to before, I want them to know who I am.
Absolutely.
And so, I recognise you. Where do I know you from? It's our branding.
100%.
And that's so important. It's so important because you can be great at your job if no one knows about it.
What's the point?
Yeah, if only your current client base of 12 clients know that you're great. But when all is said and done, what do you want to be remembered for?
In life?
In general?
Being a good mom.
Fair.
Yeah.
Love that. So that's your North Star, isn't it? So everything leads to that. Yeah, fair. Okay.
Gonna cry.
Okay. Quick fire round. Built or born?
Built.
Fear or fuel? Pressure or comfort?
Pressure.
Discipline or motivation?
Discipline.
Talent or relentlessness?
Relentlessness.
Lone wolf or team wolf?
I'm a bit of a lone wolf.
What's your edge? What makes you you?
I am extremely outspoken and I back myself.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah, I do back myself. Even when I'm wrong, I think, Kirsty, you've said it, Dave.
I do. That's amazing. Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Yeah, good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.